Okay, good morning. We're going to do an example this morning of calculating probability when we have multiple events. It's going to be fairly straightforward, but it is a long example. So example 1. 2 dice are rolled. 2 6-sided dice are rolled and the numbers on them are added. First thing we want to do is construct means build, construct or draw a two-way table to show the sample space of outcomes. And then we're going to do a couple of probability questions. Probability question 1, what is the probability that the total is 7 more than 9? And one last one, an even number. Okay, so we've got a bit of work to do here. Let's start with our two-way table. So the two-way table, as we remember, has one set of outcomes going across the top, like this, and a second set of outcomes going down the side, like this. And we can take up plenty of space here when we're filling these in. So across the top and down the side. So my first dice I could have gotten, this is my first dice, dice 1. I could have had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or a 6. And my second dice the second, going across here, I could have had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or a 6 on that as well. Now, rather than saying that I've got a 1 followed by a 1 like we were doing before, I've been asked to add the numbers together. So if I got a 1 on the first dice and a 1 on the second dice, when I add them together, 1 plus 1 is 2. A 1 on the first dice, a 2 on the second dice, I add them together to get 3. So you can see we go ahead like that. 2 plus 1 is 3, 2 plus 2 is 4, 2 plus 3 is 5, 3 plus 1 is 4, 3 plus 2 is 5, 4 plus 2 is 6, 4 plus 3 is 7, 4 plus 4 is 8, 5 plus 1 is 6, 5 plus 2 is 7, etc. Adding them like this. 6 plus 5 is 11, and 6 plus 6 is 12. And those are my 36 possible outcomes that I can have when I roll 2 dice together and add them together. So I have 36 possible outcomes. Some of them are repeated, and that's fine. So for example, the 7 that I got here came from rolling a 3 on the first dice and a 4 on the second one. But the 7 I got here came from rolling a 5 and then a 2. So they are considered different outcomes, even though the totals are the same. So then, when I'm answering the questions, the probability questions, we remember that the probability of something happening is the number of matching outcomes divided by the total number of outcomes. And what's my total going to be every time? It's going to be 36. So for all of these probabilities, we're going to be using 36 as the bottom number. Okay, the first probability question, part A. the probability that my total is equal to 7. That's going to be out of 36. And how many 7s do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 7s out of 36, and we would be expected to simplify that to 1 out of 6, like that. Part B. What's the probability of getting a number that is more than 9? Remember, when it's more than 9, it can't be equal to 9. So I'm not including the values that are exactly equal to 9. Well, it's out of 36 again, because that's our total. These are the values that are more than 9. So I love these two-way tables because they're done in order. And how many of them are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 values that are greater than 9. I don't include 9 itself. And again, that simplifies to be 1 out of 6, 1/6. And the last question, the probability of getting an even number. Now, you could probably guess what this is going to be. Would we guess that maybe half of them would be even? I certainly would, but we still need to check. So again, this is going to be out of 36 because that's my total. The total doesn't change. That's why we write out the sample space, because it helps us count up the matching outcomes and also the totals. Here's my even numbers. And look how all the numbers are lined up in diagonal. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 even numbers out of 36, and that is indeed half. And if you're not good at doing calculation like that in your head, you can use your calculator to help you simplify the fraction. So that's it for today. That's the only new thing I want you guys to practice with. Take that down into your notes copy and you'll have a homework question to do with multiple events and two-way tables calculating probability. Okay, thank you.